Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Lou Gehrig was a Hall of Fame baseball player who played for the New York Yankees back in the 20s and 30s, and for many years he held the record for the most consecutive games played at over 2,000. He was known as the Iron Horse. On his birthday, he was diagnosed with ALS, and he succumbed to this disease within 2 years. Now, the really sad part of this story, besides the personal side of Lou Gehrig's life, is the fact that the prognosis for ALS patients hasn't changed in the nearly 70 years since Lou Gehrig died of this disease. So my lab at the University of Denver is really focused on finding treatment options for patients that have ALS. One of our main research focuses is to look at nutraceuticals, compounds that are found in common foods, things like red wine, dark chocolate, green tea. We use a mouse model of ALS, which has a genetic mutation, and these mice develop many of the same characteristics and phenotypes of the disease. For example, they become ultimately paralyzed in their hind limbs. We're looking for compounds from natural sources that will decrease or diminish the rate of progression of this disease, with hopes of finding something that ultimately reverses the motor impairments. So my research at the University of Denver is really focused on finding things that could be used for ALS patients in the near term: nutritional supplements, nutraceuticals. We also have an area of the lab that is focused on more traditional drug discovery efforts, but many of those efforts are much longer focus because the FDA approval process for drugs is typically a decade or more.